Hi, I'm Matt. I'm the partner at LNG Studios, and today we're at CVR 2017 demoing some of our architectural visualization for virtual reality. And so the example that we have behind here, Lysandra is operating, shows some of the examples of the scenes that we've worked on for our virtual reality capabilities. So what we're showing here are 4 simple scenes that sort of express to the user, someone who's never tried VR before or never familiar with the technology, to sort of teach them how it works and show the potential. So the first thing that we have here is just a simple kitchen, which is something that's common that we'd see in any virtual reality experience. So the first thing that the user sees is they're able to interact simply with the environment. It's very natural. I don't have to explain to them how to do it. It's as simple as just moving their body, walking, talking, doing anything that they would normally. But in this scene, the purpose is to show how to familiarize the user with virtual reality, teach them how to use the simple navigation system, teleporting for example, in addition to the motion tracking, which allows them to move their head around and physically move their body and walk and interact within the space. The second scene that we're showing here is a great example to show how retailers, or let's say a fireplace manufacturer, furniture manufacturers for example, can showcase their products in a sort of a realistic, believable VR environment. For example, if I was a furniture manufacturer, I could showcase many of my different styles, my different materials, my different colors in one simple example, and we can use these simple interactions to showcase how the how this works. Lysandra, if you walk back to the sofa. Yeah, so for example, I can, alternate the color. I can also show information related to how it could be purchased, its price, this kind of thing. So again, imagining that I'm an interior designer, this is a great way to prototype my designs for potential clients. The third scene that we're showing here is Concord Pacific's project Brentwood here in Burnaby in Vancouver. This is an actual real offering for sale. So this apartment won't be built for another 3, maybe 4 years, but right now it's available to be purchased as part of a pre-sale program. So here we can see a perfect example how real estate and architecture can be married together in virtual reality. And again, if you were to consider making a purchase decision or considering purchasing this unit, this is a fantastic way to experience it or physically walk through the space, get an idea of the scale, the layout, how it works. Again, all the different configuration options that we could show, the views we can simulate, daytime and nighttime and so forth, are all options part that we can create of the virtual reality experience. This is also a great way to bring a buyer to the product if they're not actually in the country. For example, we can take this hardware to Asia or to United States, Russia, and then demo this product to buyers who can see what the Canadian offerings are without actually having to come to Canada. The fourth scene that we're showing is quite typical of what we see here in Vancouver with the small macro lots where space is an efficiency and sort of quite important. And again, as I mentioned earlier, this is a great way to prototype designs or work on materials. If, for example, again, I'm an interior designer and I'm trying to showcase my product to a developer who's going to build 200 of the similar units, 200 kitchens, 200 bathrooms, they want to make sure that they're making the right decisions. And so in this example, Lysandra, if you look to the living room, we can show, for example, how the space could be completely reconfigured or reoriented to show a daytime mode, a nighttime mode, how it might look with a Murphy bed, for example. Again, as a purchaser, a great way to experience a product and get an idea for the scale without physically being there. Again, also for designers, architects, developers, it's a great way to prototype designs, have an idea of which schemes work, which schemes don't work, and get a great look and feel for a product before you commit to actually constructing it. I'm Matt, and this is LNG Studios.